Hello, and thank you for tuning in to your number one knowledge drip source in the entire world. This is Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. Now, guys, it's May 31st. I can't believe that we have made it this far, all the way into today. I don't know why I couldn't get out that word today. It was pretty hard to get out right there. And, today's May 31st, so, I said I wasn't going to do a podcast until June 1st, but fuck it, I've been doing them all week long because, I got a lot of people listening to this knowledge drip that we call life, and I'm excited for all the new listeners and all the people that have now been brought into it. And today, we're going to jump over, discuss, decide. We're just going to go over some writings of what I have gone over today. And the reason that we can do that... Oh, someone fucking emailed me. Fucking get out of here, bro. Just kidding, it's cool. It's just someone emailing me about the podcast saying how much they loved it. They said they love the drip. They love the drip. Everybody is loving the drip right now. And remember that Wild Thought listeners... this is not for everybody. Not everybody is going to enjoy this. Not everybody is going to like this. Not everybody's going to feel confident in themselves. But that is something I am okay with. The reason I'm okay with that is because I know that I'm not going to impress everybody in this world. I know that the leaders aren't going to be looking for everyone to follow them. You know what I'm saying? Just certain types of people. And that's what the Wild Thoughts is. We've narrowed down our searches, our love for life, our love for humanity, our human becoming spiritual, intellectual self. As we begin to grow some more, we're learning that we can't impress everybody and that not everybody is going to be happy with what we say. Not everybody's going to be happy with what we do. Only people that are really willing to listen and jive into this. Why do I keep saying jive? I don't know. God damn it. Maybe I should just turn off my phone altogether because they're going to keep texting me, they keep emailing me. People really enjoy it, so it's kind of like this, though. When you lose your sense of humor, get a job running an elevator because your life will be a series of ups and downs. All right? So what does that mean to you right there? When you lose your sense of humor and get a job running an elevator because your life will be a series of up and downs anyway. So when you lose your life or when you lose your sense of humor, get the job that you don't want. Because this is all just fun and games, man. Don't take this too seriously. But on the same note, take this shit fucking seriously because we want to live in a world of abundance. We want to live in a world where we don't have to struggle for money. We want to live in a world where everybody that we want in our life is in our lives. You know what I'm saying? We want to live a life of ease because we're not meant to struggle. Just look around you. Look around at our number one sponsor today, which is our beautiful plants. Look around. Actually, you know what? Fuck the plants today. We're going to do electricity. Yes, power, light bulbs, all that great stuff that keeps all of our today's world running pretty smoothly, actually, thanks to the electricity and all that. So today, our sponsor today is going to be electric. Now, you're probably thinking, how are you gonna smooth this electric ride that you're going into? How are you gonna smooth this electric ride we're about to go deep into today's lesson of knowledge? Well, just like this. Electricity is a form of vibration. It's a vibrating light, you know what I'm saying? It vibrates so fast. I think it has to vibrate like 350,000 times a second or something to produce that type of light so that we can see. Same with like fire, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibration. Electricity is a vibration that puts out so much vibration that light from it explodes all over the world. The light of the vibration explodes because that's how hot it is. And it costs you to be able to see. All right, the vibrations cost you to be able to see. Now, I know that this podcast is starting off just the way we wanted it to today. So, remember that electricity is our great motivator today. Praise Allah, praise God, praise yourself, praise the electricity man, praise the people that build the lines, praise the people that pay the money to have the electricity running through endlessly, it seems like, and spiritually for a very long time. We're going to be partying very hard today. Okay, we're going to be jumping into some stuff because I have some emails of people writing in asking, what can this Wild Thoughts life offer me? What can it produce? What can it offer all of the great people of this world? So I figured, why not? We can just jump into that right now, actually. Fuck it. Yeah, let's jump into that. Let's jump into what the Knowledge Drip can successfully and motivationally give to each person that is a listener of Wild Thoughts. And there's going to be, I mean, this really is a thing for just about every single person here. There's nobody that is going to be left out or discluded, because remember, in all industries of life, all industries of vibration, of all industries of electricity, there is the vibration, and the vibration needs a single power source, and that power source may be gyroscopic individuals spinning 1,000,000 miles per hour at this, and just spinning and spinning and spinning, or it might be a guy running in a hamster wheel producing electricity, or it might be your damn brain shooting off electricity vibes into the world of international delight. Okay, so we're 7 minutes in already. That's good. That means if you're still listening, congratulations, you are the true leaders of this world. Now let's go ahead and get into what that email was talking about, who this can help, who would benefit from, the way we think here at the Big Bang Studios, who would profit from here at the Big Bang Studios, okay? Let's just see. So, I took a little quick break right there. You guys probably don't know that, but I went back through the last 7 minutes of the Knowledge Drip just to see what the hell I was talking about, just because my brain has been all over the place recently with injuries and, got stuff I got to do. Not really all over the place. I mean, it's still easy for me to transition over to what I'm doing because I know most of my power now, most of my knowledge, most of my whatever I want, my masterminds and everything else, my organized energy, you know what I'm saying? My organized energy of harmony has been flowing to this podcast, to this Knowledge Drip. I know it has for a fact. Just by the amount of listeners and amount of comments and amount of emails, and even the damn Snapchat has been off the charts, up to that's around 300 people looking. And before, I remember when it was just like 30 people, 25. Now all of a sudden it's over 300. It's just growing good, man. So, yep. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get into who can profit by the law of success, the stuff that we teach here. All right, this is the stuff that we mentor, stuff that we bring upon to you every day. So let's see who can profit the most by the law of success philosophy can. All right, here we go. 9 minutes in. Let's go ahead and jump right into who can profit by this shit. Railroad officials who want to better spirit of cooperation between their trainmen and the public they serve. Salaried people who wish to increase their earning power and market their services to better advantage. Salespeople who wish to become a master in their chosen field. The law of success philosophy covers every known law of selling and includes many features not included in any other course. All right, you hear that? Salespeople. Industrial plant managers who understand the value of greater harmony among their employees. Railroad employees who wish to establish records of efficiency which will lead to more responsible positions with greater pay. merchants who wish to extend their business by adding new customers. The Law of Success philosophy will help any merchant increase his business by teaching him how to make a walking advertisement of every customer who comes into his store. Automobile agents who wish to increase the selling power of their salesmen. A large part of the Law of Success course was developed from the life, work, and experience of the greatest automobile... What the fuck? Come on. Why do they freaking keep messing with me? Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. Right here. Alright, let's just start over with the automobile agents. The automobile agents who wish to increase the selling power of their salesmen. A large part of the Law of Success course was developed from life, work, and experience of the greatest automobile salesmen living, and it is therefore of unusual help to the sales managers who is directing the efforts of automobile salesmen. Life insurance agents who wish to add new policyholders and increase the insurance on present policyholders. One life insurance salesman in Ohio sold a $50,000 policy to one of the officials of the Central Steel Company as the result of but one reading of the lessons of the profiting by failures. Yes, we'll go over all the failures as well. We have been. You guys know that. We've been going over failures for a while. The same salesman has become one of the star men of the New York Life Insurance Company staff as a result of his training in the 15 Laws of Success. School teachers who wish to advance to the top in their present occupation or who are looking for an opportunity to enter the more profitable field of business as a life work. Students, both college and high school, who are undecided as to what field of endeavor they wish to enter as a life work. The Law of Success course covers a complete personal analyst's service which helps the student of the philosophy to determine the work for which he or she is best fitted. Bankers who wish to extend their business through better and more courteous methods of serving their clients. Now, some of you guys are probably going, when are you going to get to me? Listen, this Law of Success philosophy is going over it. Literally everybody. I know everyone can easily become profitable from this, and it's going to be real simple for you. You just got to realize what you're doing in this life, and then you'll be able to do it. All right. So bank clerkers who are ambitious to prepare themselves for executive positions in the field of banking or in some commercial or industry field. Physicians and dentists who wish to extend their practice without violating the ethics of their profession by direct advertising. A prominent physician has said that the Law of Success course is worth $1 million to any professional man or woman whose professional ethics prevents direct advertising. Promoters who wish to develop new and heretofore unworked combinations in business or industry. The principle described in this introductory lesson is said to have made a small fortune for a man who used it as the basis of a real estate promotion. Real estate men who wish new methods for promoting sales. This industry lesson contains a description of an entirely new real estate promotion plan, which is sure to make fortunes for many who will put it to use. This plan may be put into operation in practically every state. Moreover, it may be employed by men who never promoted an enterprise. Farmers who wish to discover new methods of marketing their products so as to give them greater net returns, and those who own land suitable for the subdivision promotion under the plan referred to at the end of this introductory lesson. Thousands of farmers have gold mines in the land they own, which is not suitable for cultivation, which could be used for recreation and resort purposes on a highly profitable basis. Stenographers and bookkeepers who are looking for a practical plan to promote themselves into higher and better paying positions. The Law of Success course is said to be the best course ever written on the subject of marketing personal services. Printers who want a large volume of business and more efficient production. as a result of better cooperation among their own employees. Day laborers, yes, day laborers too, who have the ambition to advance into more responsible positions in work that has greater responsibilities and consequently offers more pay. Lawyers who wish to extend their clientele through dignified, ethical methods which will bring them to the attention in a favorable way of a greater number of people who need legal services. Business executives who wish to expand their present business or who wish to handle their present volume with less expense as the result of greater cooperation between their employees. Laundry owners who wish to extend their business by teaching their drivers how to serve more courteously and efficiently. Life insurance general agents who wish bigger and more efficient sales organization. Chain store managers who want a greater volume of business as the result of more efficient individual sales effort. Married people. Yes, we even go help over married people. That's right. Married people who are unhappy and therefore unsuccessful because of the lack of harmony and cooperation in the home. To all described in the foregoing classifications, the Law of Success philosophy offers both definite and speedy aid. An aim in life is the only fortune worth finding, and it is not to be found on foreign lands, but in the heart itself. Okay, guys, so now that we are right there into the 16-minute mark, we have gone over what the Law of Success, what the Big Bang is offering for all the people and all the great listeners on there. If you missed it, you can start over I think it was about the 9-minute mark right there. You can go back to the 9-minute mark to the about 17, and it will go over everyone that is listed and included in the sound waves energy that is electronic magnets. All right, the energy of great electricity, you know what I'm saying? That's a vibration right there. We're trying to create leaders here at the Big Bang Studios that are going to lead. We don't want people that aren't afraid to fail. We don't want people that are afraid to, whatever they're afraid of death, fear of poverty. I have all those fears mastered right now just because the only reason that you can get those fears mastered is if you talk about it. But if you want to go over the 6 fears for you right now, I will. The 6 fears that are most important to most people that we need to get out of our system is, you know what I'm saying? It's the fear of death. That is the first fear that a lot of people have. It's the fear of ill health, all right? So if you're afraid of being sick or something like that, you get so afraid of being sick that you become sick. The fear of a loss of loved one, the fear of old age, and the fear of criticism. Now, every person on this earth is afraid of something. Most fears are inherited in in this essay. You may study the 6 basic fears which do the most damage. Your fears must be mastered before you can win in any worthwhile undertaking in life. Find out how many of the 6 fears are bothering you, but more important than this, determine also how to conquer these fears. So let's go over the 6 fears again for you real fast. The first one is the fear of poverty. I missed that one when we went over it. I said the first one was the fear of death. I totally missed the fear of poverty in the first one. So the first one is the fear of poverty. And when you fear poverty, it's probably because you lack the abundance, all right? You lack the idea that there is abundant amount of energy, electricity, everything you possibly need, you know what I'm saying? The next one, fear of death. The fear of ill health, the fear of the loss of a loved one, fear of old age, and fear of criticism. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all I want to go over today right now in the Law of Success. If you guys enjoyed that part of Laws of Success, you can write into the show at reflife32@gmail.com. But now we're about 20 minutes in, so I'm going to get into some affirmations I have written for us today. Yes, I have written. I'm still writing. Guys, this 100-page notebook, it's almost full. It's, let's see. Here, let me just check the pages. 1, 2, 3 pages away from being completely full of the 100-page notebook. I know you guys are probably thinking, how can I get this notebook? How can I get my hands on it? How do I read what the Big Bang is writing? Well, let me tell you something. You just tune in and listen to this knowledge drip, and I'll tell you what I'm writing. Pretty much simple as that. And if you feel like you should donate to the show, then feel like you should fucking donate to the show. I mean, I know you should donate. You should be happy that someone out there is trying to teach you the laws of success. Even though I may not have an educational degree, I may not be the greatest teacher around, you know what I'm saying? But it's a learning process. And that's why I need some good people writing in. I am thinking about possibly adding another person to this knowledge drip. So if you know anybody that's like, hey, I'm good with the laws of success, I understand what energy and motion is and all that stuff, we could do that. Most likely I am looking for a female, just because the females, that's what you need sometimes in life to make things a little bit better. So I'm not looking for like any men. You call it discrimination if you want, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's my knowledge drip. Get it for free. I'm going to do what I want to do. All right. Now, let's go over some of these affirmations that we have written for you today at the Big Bang Studios, and then after we do that, we're gonna go over some more shit that will make your life even better. So let's go ahead and take a break. Breathe. Let your shoulders relax a little bit. Take your shoulders away from your ears. If your shoulders are pressed against your ears right now, relax them down. All right. Relax them down and, breathe. Prepare yourself for all this great knowledge I'm about to drip all over you. All right, now let's get into our affirmations. So, I deserve what I plant in my mind. I allow myself to think positive of myself. I am a person of integrity. I know the life I am living now is that of my own choice. I am happy and aware of my abundance. I find myself to be blessed to stress. I desire to be wealthy. I fucking know I am a high vibration. I do not give up on my aspirations. I flock to the idea of wealth. I move on the power of my mind. I am wealthy. I am super rich. I am the thought process that is. I design my own future. I am the power of light. I am the amazing. I know that the strength in my mind will power me to success. The awareness and quickness in my actions keep me self-interested and self-motivated. I am the most important seed to take care of, to flourish. I thank my body and my surroundings. I am an intelligent human becoming. I am an honest person. I am rich. I am abundant. I am alive, and I am happy. I am active. I am powerful. I am me. I am the power of all living creatures. I am thankful. I am pleased for everything I do. I am aware of my powers. I am motherfucking grateful, bitch ass bitches. I am in the possession of lacking nothing. I am the light. I am the station. I am the human becoming. I am the thought pattern of my own. I am able to be rich. I am able to live abundantly. I am happy and grateful money fills my bank account. I am the person I want to be. My thoughts influence my actions. My amazement for life produces the thoughts of encouragement. My encouragement moves on a vibration that is conquering my doubts and my fears. I am the person that I want to be. And I want to be the leader. Therefore, I am the leader. Alright guys. Whew, that's all the great affirmations we have today. Now we're going to get into the next thing I have written for you. You know, I took let me see, how many days did I take off there? I think my last knowledge drip was on this Tuesday. So what, 3 days ago? Since then I have written about 8 pages in the notebook, but I'm not going to go over all 8 pages just because if I did, that'd be way too much information for you guys in this one trip. So I'm going to just go ahead and almost finish probably around the 30-minute mark, and then we're going to call that a day until probably June 1st, which is tomorrow. So congratulations, everybody. So let's start off with this. Be the crunch. I want to get to know a couple of the listeners, all right? The key and abundance of success is self-interest. Life is not designed to get what we need. Life is designed to get what you deserve. Everyone listening right now, if you think you're enlightened, if you think you're the motherfucking shit, if you think you're the goddamn electricity, if you think you're the light switch that's on and off, you think you're the damn power cord that saws and cuts and turns on your motherfucking car and turns on your motherfucking airplanes and turns on your motherfucking lights. If you're that motherfucking light, let me tell you something. I'm proud of you bitch-ass bitches. You need to be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself. You know, I'm happy every day that I get to do what I like to do. You know? It's just the easy way to go. So think of yourself as enlightened, and you are enlightened self with self-interest. So what does it take to survive and succeed? Now, if you are feeling wealthy, I suggest you tell yourself that you are wealthy. Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and wherever you are, if you're listening still this far in, I want you to jump out of your damn seat. I want you to jump out of your damn car. Well, unless you're driving down the freeway, don't do that shit. Or you can just sit down in your seat, and I want you to yell with me, I am wealthy! Yes, you can yell that. You can tell everybody you're alive. You can tell yourself that you are rich and abundant. Damn it, you can. Why can't you? I suggest you tell yourself with wealth and abundance is what you deserve. Say it. Say, wealth and abundance is what I deserve. Say, how does living in abundance versus how I know I live in the abundance of time? Just allow your time to be held by the delusion of someone that does not value you. For more than money, remember, you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. If you go through life planting the seeds of success, not all the seeds will flourish, but only the seeds that will flourish are the ones that you continually sow, the ones that you continually want to grow, the ones that you continually water. You know what I'm saying? Your seeds are your thoughts, you know? Your seeds are your thoughts. So what you think is what you become. Now, I know there's a lot of people in this world preaching, there's a lot of people in this world out there preaching that prosperity and that you have to be happy all the motherfucking time and that, you know, good thoughts come to you all the time. But you know what? Sometimes bad thoughts come to you too, you know? And I don't even know what a bad thought would be. Maybe like some people would consider a bad thought to be that despair, that of lack, that of not having, which we also, you know, consider lack. Or like we went over today in the 6 fears, the fear of death, the fear of poverty, the fear of ill age, the fear of, let me see if I can get all 6 of these down. I know all 6 of them, bitches. Watch this. Before we continue on with the Be the Crunch writing that we wrote today, we're going to get all these damn fears first. We're going to fear of poverty, the fear of death, the fear of ill health, the fear of old age. Yeah, I know all of them. Yep, I definitely do. hold on. Give me 1 second. We're going to go over this shit one more time. Just because I want you guys to understand this. And, it's not a simple task just to hear it once and be perfect at it. So, the fear of poverty, the fear of death, the fear of ill health, the fear of the loss of the loved one, fear of old age, and the fear of criticism. Yep, that's all 6 of them. All right, so we're going to get over those fears, and we're going to be able to continually sow and design our seeds. We're going to be able to sow and design the seeds. We're going to be able to design our soil so that we can grow the trees and whatever else you want to grow. I mean, when I think of a seed, I'm thinking of trees, I'm thinking of, sperm, I'm thinking of stuff like that. So you got stuff that you are trying to grow, stuff that you are wanting to be in your life so that you were abundantly through time. All right? So sow and design the soil. But as a human becoming, please remember, human becomings, that your life, our life, is all connected. We breathe the air, we drink the water, we polarize the nation, we admire the same type of atoms, and we declare ourselves to be self-interested and enlightened. Yes, that is true. A lot of us do declare that we are self-interested in ourselves and self-enlightened. So just remember that you can be self-enlightened while feeling whatever feelings that you will have to feel, right, at that moment. I, your host, The Big Bang, is very aware of what my seeds are. And my seeds are all the human becomings that are better planners and better sowers than I. Know unto yourself that Wild Thoughts is not for everyone. Know that if you listen and watch and rely on the abundance of information coming toward you from, your knowledge drip the Big Bang Studio produces, you will become leaders. I know I will get what I deserve. I am very aware of death and accept it as a human and all life forms objective. I am very alive to the fact that we are but a fleeting light that is searching for darkness. We are but molecules and vibration, and as leaders we vibrate at a much higher frequency than our followers, and we have to, because our followers now are eventually the leaders. So take care of your seeds. Help them grow, and your vibration will cease among death to allow your seeds power to shine bright. Now, on here I have written down, turn to page 33 on this book. So I must have written down, I must have thought of something when I was reading it. So let me see. Page 33. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what I have here. It says right here on this book, it says, if I should really wish to answer the foolish question which you have just asked, or any of the others you have been asking, let me remind you that I have a row of electric push buttons hanging over my desk, and by placing my finger on the right button, I could call in men who could give me the correct answer to all the questions you have asked, and to many that you have not. The intelligence either to ask or answer. Now, will you kindly tell me why I should bother about filling my mind with a lot of useless details in order to answer every fool question that everyone may ask, when I have able men all about me who can supply me with all the facts that I want when I call for them? Alright, so what does that even mean to you guys? I'm going to go over this part, the last one. I have able men all about me who can supply me with the facts I want when I call for them. Okay, you know what that tells me right there is that even though this person might have been like super smart, super famous, super rich, whatever they were, when you're that smart and you're that famous, and you still need people smarter than you. And that's why I'm always telling you guys, listen to other people. I'm not the only one you need to be listening to. There's many other people out there that will help you give answers, help you get answers, and we're not all going to give you the same hours. We're not all going to give you the same hours and answers. But the best person to look for the answers is yourself. Now, you can come to the Wild Thoughts and you can listen. And you can jump in and you can go, hey, yeah, this is the greatest podcast ever and I want to be a part of it. Or you can say, hey, this guy, he has no idea what he's talking about, so I'm out of here. Now listen, not all of us know what we're talking about all the time. That's why we have many people. That's why I have many people in my life. Mentors. I have mastermind groups. I have everything that, helps me circle around into this knowledge drip, all right? Okay? So, there's a lot of things that go on just to get here. Oh, wow. We are almost 36 minutes in now. And even though I enjoy really doing this, I figured, why don't we end the day with, our most famous, most important part of our day, which is the self-confidence formula. Everybody loves the self-confidence formula. And, it's good to get it memorized. A lot of people don't really, think that they can do that. But you can memorize it just like I have. So let's just go ahead and go over the self-confidence formula one more time. Who am I fucking with you? I said one more time like 25 episodes ago. We ain't gonna stop this damn self-confidence formula. Every time I read it, I find something new in it. And I hope every time you listen to it, you find something new in it about what can help you with your business. Whether your business is a professional stay-at-home wife, or if your business is a business salesman, or whatever you do for life. If you're a bank clerk, or if you're a dentist, if you're a railroad official, if you're a salaried official, if you're a doctor, you know what I'm saying? Because I do have doctors listening to this as well. It's true, I do. Ask and you shall receive. I got all types of people listening to this podcast, all right? Knowledge drip thing. All right, now let's get over let's jump over the self-confidence formula, just because I have yet to read it aloud to myself today. And it's good. What's a better time to read the self-confidence formula than when you're already doing it to thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that want to listen to you, all right? So let's go ahead and jump over this self-confidence formula, and then we're going to call this a day, because damn it, we're fucking almost 40 minutes in. This is the longest knowledge drip we've done in a while. Alright? That means it's probably pretty good. I haven't ran out of stuff to talk about yet. And it's mostly because a lot of people have been writing in... Oh, okay, hold on. 1 second. Before we jump into self-confidence formula, a lot of you have been writing into the show asking, why don't you make it longer? Why don't you make this knowledge drip longer? I'd like to learn more about the law of abundance, the law of success, the philosophies that you have. I'd like to get to know who you are. Well, let me tell you something. I enjoy doing it, but I also know that people like short attention spans, and 5-hour podcasts, 3-hour podcasts, they're all good when you're just trying to waste time, but it's really fun to do a really short podcast filled with a lot of information. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the self-confidence formula. Oh, shit, we're already 38 minutes and 20 seconds in. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, aggressive, and continuous actions towards its attainment. Secondly, I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves in an outward bodily action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my mind for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to be, by creating a mental picture of this person and then transforming that picture into reality through the practical service. I know that through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of realizing it. Therefore, I shall devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of the factors named in the 16 lessons of this reading course on the laws of success. I have clearly mapped out and written down a description of my definite purpose in life. For the coming 5 years, I have set a price on my services for each of these 5 years, a price that I intend to earn and receive through strict application of the principle of efficient, satisfactory service, which I will render in advance. fail. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to me the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because I will first serve them. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing a love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my entire life so that I will become a successful and happy worker in my chosen field of endeavor. Alright guys, whoa, 40 minutes in. Well, that's a good day. We're going to call that good right there. We're going to leave it there. When we come back, which will be tomorrow, June 1st, we will be letting go of our mistakes and we will be committing our life into success. But actually, hold on. Before I go real fast, I just want to say thank you for all the listeners out there. This month has been by far May of 2019 for the Big Bang, for the Wild Thoughts with the Big Bang, have been the best number growing things that I have seen. And this podcast, after all these months, after sowing my seeds, after months and months of sowing my seeds and planting my seeds and keeping on, and reading that damn self-confidence formula on just about every damn podcast. Whew, yeah. And I mean, I can see that it's going to take a long time to produce what we're doing here. I mean, this shit shouldn't be an overnight thing anyways, because I mean, I have read the book The Law of Success. I have read that book now twice. I'm now starting it for the third time, and I am just barely starting to get a hang of it. Like, I really am just starting to get a hang of it. So, I mean, I'm not as smart as some people, but like in the book said, I might not be the smartest motherfucker in the world, but damn it, I could find someone that can answer your motherfucking questions for you, alright? So, let me know what you guys think of today's podcast, and then tomorrow we'll just, like I said, we'll go over the commitment for your success and how to live by, letting go of your mistakes. Which, yes, I have written down for you, and it's pages and pages. And also, June 1st, big news, coming out tomorrow. We're going to be dropping some more massive movements on your bitch asses, alright? Well, guys, this has been everything. This has been Wild Thoughts, and this has been your host, The Big Bang. And this is Wild Thoughts with The Big Bang. Till next time, take it easy, bitches. Bye.